It is time to discuss the wildest Jimmy Garoppolo rumor ever. Now, there's been some good Jimmy Garoppolo rumors, but this one takes cake.
Yes, it does.
Uh, ooh, let me bring it up. Oh, I lost it. Okay, here we go. So this was actually DM'd to me a few days ago. I don't always check my DMs from people I don't follow, but sometimes I do. And I saw this, and someone said, "Grant, have you checked this?" And it seemed so ridiculous. I didn't follow up, but then someone else tweeted it, and I was like, "Well, okay, so it's really making the rounds." Here it is. It was an email. At the top, it says pseudonyms, please, macaroni and cheese. I don't know what that means. Email, it says one game at a time.com. Already seems fishy. Subject, not always a happy ending, quote unquote. Message. A few years back, it was rumored that GOAT quarterback, i.e. Tom Brady, felt threatened by his prospective replacement, i.e. Jimmy Garoppolo, which resulted in shock trade of said new talent and major divide in management because head coach wanted to keep him. Please block out this next part in parentheses for privacy. The real reason, all quotes, all caps, for the trade was because quarterback knocked up owner's much younger girlfriend. This all tracks. Owner publicly claimed to not father the child. Traded player is a bust, and quarterback legend continues to win with his fame. Take one for the team attitude. That is the email. And just because someone wrote an email and passed it around doesn't mean it's true. In fact, it's I don't know. First of all, rate this rumor on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of believability, then execution, and then flair.
I mean, believability, I've got to say, Grant, it's possible. It's even plausible. Like,
That's
I'm going to go that
good,
far.
Right? It's like, well, he did go on a date with Kiara Mia, and he has no real romantic life to be. I mean, it's all mystery. So I think at this point, he would be. It's believable.
There are two facts.
Is it a 7 or the 8 on the believability scale?
I'm saying it's a 7 on the believability scale.
Yes.
There are two facts at play here. One, known fact that yes, Kraft's girlfriend did in fact have a baby, and it was not Kraft's. That much is true. That is publicly confirmed.
Yes.
And number two, Jimmy is a handsome man. So let's just put that out there. It increases the probability that he could have been the father of that child.
Okay, so we got a 7 for believability. Now, execution. Just looking at the email, the way they wrote it, pseudonyms, macaroni and cheese, email at one game at a time. What do you think? To me, it's a little over the top. It's almost like doing a ransom note with the little cutout letters from the magazine. It's like, come on.
It's very over the top, but I really do enjoy a couple of the lines in there. I won't repeat them for your audience's sake, but there were some good ones. And so, you know, from an execution standpoint, I'm going to say it's a 6. It's above average. You know, it's a wild out there rumor, but it was a playful way in which they put it out there, which is how it should be addressed in this type of a fantasy land rumor.
Yeah, the subject line alone brings it up to a 6, maybe a 7.
Yes.
The subject line alone, absolutely. And then finally, I don't know. How else can we capture the greatness of this report?
Well, flair. I mean, I think you hit it with that one. Flair, it's a 10 to me. A 10. Like it's a spectacular rumor to throw out there. Whether it's true or not, it's a great rumor to float out there as just off-season fodder. I mean, to connect the dots and to have for sure Kraft is not the father. So there's at least a basis for the rumor.
Someone was reading that. It's like, so hold on. So Kraft has a kid that's not his kid, and who could it have been? What
the timing?
Let's say it's Jimmy. That's terrible. Anyway,
what I love is a lot of outlets have run with this. I Googled it, and there's like half a dozen stories about this.
Yeah. Some lady from the Ringer quote tweeted it with just a yes. So everyone's like trying to I don't know, man. I wonder if Jimmy Garoppolo is ever actually going to have to answer a question about this on the record, because that would just be the living end.
That would be amazing. If he ends up on an East Coast team, it's possible that some reporter asks him.
There were reports that the Patriots were trying to trade for this guy the last couple of years. You wouldn't think they would do that if this were true. Although, who knows? I just don't understand how rich people work. So,
right.
Billionaires. Who knows?
Maybe he's no longer with his girlfriend and he's moved past it. But I mean, if I'm throwing it out there, believability in actuality, do I believe it? No, probably not. I think it's much more likely just a rumor.
Yeah, but I agree. I think it's just a rumor. I don't.
But it's a fun rumor.
It's a good one.